Well, it's FOMC day. We got FOMC with FOMC statements today at 1 and 1:30. Overall, very choppy environment going into the decisions that are going to be made about rates later this afternoon. Chopped around VWAP a lot. Took a trade. We're going to go ahead and recap that. I'm trading on my 20 50K Apex funded accounts. You can use code TBM to get 80% off, as well as 1 day to pass. And it's $85 lifetime activation fees right now as well. Of course, these trades are done on my live stream, which is on my main channel, Trades by Matt, every morning, Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Let's go and dive into today's recap. Yo, good morning. How we doing, everybody? Welcome. It's FOMC day, FOMC Wednesday. We got FOMC news dropping at 1 o'clock, statements at 1:30. Everyone is expecting a rate cut. The question is how much and period. I think that's the question. I'll trade the morning. Normal setups, everybody. Someone asked, are you going to trade today? Yes. The answer is yes. Normal setups I will be taking, which means wick test. If we're not range bound, take the wick test. If it's in the diddle in the middle wick test range situation, not going to take it. Initial balance. And yeah. As far as like FOMC goes, I will obviously not be streaming, but the way that I trade FOMC is I don't. I'm totally flat going into the 1 o'clock news. You know, after 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes, sometimes volatility will sometimes be favorable and a little bit more expected, in which case I might start trading it. And then I am usually flat for the 1:30 statements as well. Like today, for instance, I don't necessarily see a ton of reasoning for me to be trading it, so I'm not really planning on it as of right now. I'm absolutely watching it though, or if I can, I will be watching it. Opening right up near the overnight highs. We're up 0.26% on the session. Nothing crazy. Yesterday's close sitting around 75. We are inside yesterday's value area as well. Yesterday's value area low around 660. Yesterday's point control 780s, and then up top value area high 840s, 845 or so. So as long as we're inside it, you can see that we held, like the overnight lows held yesterday's value area low, basically bounced out of it. We'll see if we rotate up to 780s, potentially even value area high. Come back down for that red to green rotation. But yeah, watching 780s personally, 50 points higher, nothing crazy there. Yesterday's close obviously still in watch as well. So yeah, I think a lot of people are probably going to be waiting for FOMC. I'm not expecting a crazy morning necessarily. But that's kind of the play. I do have full intention of playing Wordle again, chat, so buckle up. That can be your thing now, Wordle for the first 15 minutes while we wait for the market, and when we hit the thumbs up for the dad joke. I mean, honestly, that is a play, big time. It's just funny, I haven't heard of Wordle in so long, and it was such a big thing for a little bit. Oh, no. Oh, my God. What is the last value? A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I and U. What word has I and U with an L? Lime has an E. Or lime is in the middle. Shoot. Or L is in the middle. God. FYI, I don't have chat up, so just press the thumbs up button if you're watching. Here goes the VWAP, 700. I got really lucky with Bully, I'm not gonna lie. Bully was a that was a lucky one. Easy today. Somewhat easy. I thought after the first two I was screwed. That connections one I think is a lot harder. We'll give that a shot in a little bit. Alrighty. It's FOMC day, everybody. What a good reason to get lit. We need 420 thumbs up. I got a dad joke for you. We beat the Wordle in what, 5 tries? 5 tries? Cracking through VWAP. Of course, I don't trade the first 15 minutes of the day. I let things kind of wiggle out. We'll still be watching the 1 minute chart here. Going into yesterday's close, it appears. Yesterday's close, yesterday's value area low if we don't get a bid back above VWAP. Is that too easy? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Sick. Dude, I do not understand how this one works just at all. I'll be honest. Porch, stoop, deck, yard. Porch, stoop. I've never heard of a stoop. Deck. I mean, those make sense. Deck, yard, porch makes sense. I've never heard of a stoop. And those are wrong. Oh, it's right. Okay. Wow. Okay, chat. I see you. I already tried the scoop, droop, stoop, snoop situation. Goofy, droopy. This could be like TV, bloopers, demo, dish. Need one more. Highlights, maybe? Ah! F, man. This one is infuriating, honestly. Info, scoop, highlight, demo. Yeah, like you got the scoop, you got the info. I don't really know if you got demo and highlight here, to be honest, but nope. Demo, scoop, highlight, blooper. Didn't I just do this? What did I pick instead? Oh, I picked info instead, right? Wait, which one did we miss? A sizzle? That is stupid, man. That is literally stupid. A sizzle as a highlight reel? I don't know, man. I think the New York Times is absolutely just trashed on that game. A sizzle reel. I've literally never heard of a sizzle reel in my entire life. Tilted on the game, honestly. The Wordle, I was feeling really confident after the Wordle. I'm not gonna lie. The Wordle put me in a good mood, and that connections one is just stupidly hard. Pushing nicely after yesterday's close, like a revisit of yesterday's close. Pushing out of it pretty nicely. After that kind of retest yesterday's close, I really would like to see us push the highs and go up into yesterday's point control 780s, but I just don't know if that's going to happen. VWAP chop is totally on the table with FOMC later this afternoon. It's lit? Oh, it's lit. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. All right, dad joke of the day, September 18th, Wednesday. What did Mars ask Saturn? Hey, why don't you give me a ring sometime? All right, chopping VWAP. This was kind of the worst case outcome that I was hoping for FOMC morning, to be honest, but it's also not shocking. I mean, we got VWAP and volume pinned at 700 psych level. I got that volume at 720, but didn't even get up there. All right, coming into yesterday's close. Maybe trying to get through the 80s. Delta's heavy. All right, there's new lows. Yesterday's value area low. Nothing like chopping all day for a 40-point candle. Fun. And like, it's like the type of candle where it's like, we get back into this range, and you do want to like snap long it above 67, but it's like, that's not very good risk. I got to give it 20 points to the downside, and like, I don't know. I don't think it really makes sense. Look at the snap long above, back into the range. That's what I was talking about. 67. It's clean. Use a cloud lifter. Your mic volume is always too low. Yes, I use a cloud lifter. I just talk quietly. I'm sorry. Turn up your god volume. It's not that hard. You don't have to spam the same question every day. Yes, I use a cloud lifter. Used one since day one.
Louder, please.
You gotta remember, I'm in a room by myself. It's very hard for me to like consciously yell at my microphone all the time. I know the sound level's fine. That's why I've had the same sound level for eternity. All right, 3 minutes till IB. As of right now, like the crack through IBL makes sense, so we'll play it accordingly. But I wouldn't say that I love the, I don't know, momentum seems weird. We've had one really strong momentum candle. Basically, it was like 40 points all day, and it was where our current low is. This candle was like the only like aggressive candle we've had all day, and it was like 40 points. It just doesn't feel, it doesn't feel like keyed up for a keyed up, what the hell? It doesn't feel very teed up for a aggressive move. Maybe that's just already. Do you get recognized in public? No. We got a wick test. I actually don't mind this. Right at value area low, I don't mind it. Unfortunately, we are at target right now, which is a little questionable. No, I don't get recognized in public. It's happened twice in my entire life. Once in San Clemente, I went to a pizza shop, and the guy that gave me my pizza was a part of the stream. And then the only other time it's ever happened was the very first meetup that we ever had. I got a party bus for all the meetup attendees, and the party bus driver showed up and then was like, "Wait, you're Matt. I watched the stream." And that was actually super fun because he wanted to go to the meetup because he lived in Austin, but he got booked for a job. Turns out the job was the meetup. So that was really fun. And then I haven't gotten recognized since then. The pizza one was over a year ago. I also think that even if I did get recognized, honestly, I don't think people would actually say hi to me. I'll be honest. It got fairly close to getting filled out. Didn't quite do it. It's right at yesterday's close, which is what I like about it. It's yesterday's close, or current value area low, bottom of the range. We had like the little sweep out underneath, obviously, but I feel comfortable with all of that going on. Technically, like that would be the full target. It'd be a $510 trade. I'm not looking for that. I don't even think I get filled, to be honest. I think I just straight up missed it, and I think they front ran it a little bit. But I like the idea back up into VWAP. But I think I just missed the fill by. Wait, shall we take guesses? Is it 2 points? 78. That's only a point and a half. Basically 2 points. I missed so many trades by 2 points. It's like definitely some confirmation bias there, because I definitely just recognize the 2 point thing at this point, but it's kind of sad. Would you want us to say hi? I mean, yeah, why not? I like the idea of meeting people that are part of the community. I've enjoyed all the meetups that we've had so far. We're at the 2 minute left in this candle mark. I don't really know if I still like it. I don't really enjoy having deep wick tests get traded. The Uber driver in Chicago thought he recognized you. That's right, Andrew. Okay, me and Andrew went to Chicago together. The Uber driver took a picture of me to send to, I think he sent it to like his son or something. But I'm pretty sure that he thought I was like Mr. Beast. There's no way that he thought I was me. But we tried to film the whole thing because it was honestly hilarious. He was freaking out. Took a picture of me, but I'm pretty sure it was just because he thought I was Mr. Beast, because that's what everybody in here says. But me and Andrew were dying laughing. So he probably sent a picture to his kid. His kid's like, "Who the hell is that?" And then he never said anything else. It was such a cool feeling until I realized that I'm not who he thought I was. Did you forget how to place trades? That's a crazy first message. Literally a first message ever. Joined 1 minute ago. Nah, that's just someone trolling, huh? That's great. Yes, because what if I just randomly was like, "I'm long here. Long here, looking for 10. Oh my God, I think I would have gotten 10. We're very close to it. Amazing signal. When is the next one? Yeah, no worries. God, why did I take the trade? Zero drawdown, 10 pointers up. All right, short there, off the open, prior open, looking for 10. Uh-oh. Chat, didn't you know that was actually just TP1? That was really just TP1 off of the initial long. Duh. I mean, I don't know what y'all thought y'all heard, but what you heard is wrong. Okay? I am on YouTube and I'm a trader. So what you heard is wrong. What I really said was long here, take profit there, and we have a lot. We have So many runners. Runners like you've never seen before. It's so bad. I can't do that anymore. I hate that for myself, honestly. Wish I should have just stopped while I was ahead. Gonna need some work on that. I know, seriously. And the worst part is that I have so many funny ones in my head, but that I want to say. I can't nail the Trump impersonation to be able to do it. Okay, so in my opinion, if we push IBH here, I think we actually do get the breakout, because we were within 3 points of it 5 minutes before, and then we started pushing out of it. And this would have been a nice round trip, honestly. Kind of what we were talking about yesterday, right? It's a, 110 point round trip back up into the highs, where you start thinking, okay, well, doesn't sound too bad to like actually get a little bit more aggressive. See, the hard thing about this is the follow through, because it's like you look at the last 15 minutes and it's like this is looking really nice, and like, you buy up off of the prior high 705. It's like, it's honestly not a terrible looking idea at 705, and then you look a little bit more and you're like, well, we're really just balanced here and maybe trying to get a little bit more out of it. But like, do I really want to buy 05? That would be a decent little pullback, right? It's like 15 point pullback on these types of moves are not terrible, but then you're buying it right near, like, we're coming back into the range, and you're like kind of buying the high of the little range that we were in for a long time, which kind of sucks, honestly. Okay, 705 is working so far. 3 points though, and like I want to buy volume here, but it's kind of the middle of the range. It's a little bit of a diddle. Little bit of a diddle. I'm gonna give it a quick shot if I get the fill. I like the way this is all looking. It's a diddle because of the chop zone that we incurred at the first 30 minutes of the day. I just got filled. See how we respond to VWAP and point of control here. Psych level. There's the true middle of the range. Uninterested on a retest of that. I would love to see us rotate 720 again, like this. I just don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm gonna leave it up there for a second, because I do want to see kind of how we react at, like, if we can get up to the 10 point mark, 710s. I want to see how we react, and I think it'll happen quickly if it does happen. And then I'll just pull my stop up break even and see if we can get a little bit more of a runner action. But as of right now, Delta's it's just having a little bit of a hard time. It's not really pushing yet. Like, once this thing goes up 5 points, I'm probably gonna move it up to break even. Just needs a little bit more. It needs to get through this little shot here at like 04. I took a break even. I'm not willing to watch that sweep. Covered commissions there. Whole lot of nothing, man. Covered commissions. It swept this 04 level that I was just talking, or got right up to it, and that's exactly where I said I'm going to move my stop break even if we get up there, and we just straight up rejected it, coming back down, and I would have gotten very close to getting stopped out here. Yeah, and I would have just gotten stopped out for $175. So that was the right call.